Alright, man, so if you really rock with me, man, head over to Rain Gang Kennels, hit that follow button, enjoy the journey, and keep up with me and the pups.
Hey, Black Rain. Ooh, yeah. Hey, hey, Black Rain. Ooh, yeah. Hey, ha. Hey, Black Rain. Yeah. Hey, Black Rain. Oh, yeah. Huh. Who you think is the best in the league? Black Rain. Who you think these people tryna see? Black Rain. Pros online still on my plays. For what? Who you think these people wanna be? Black Rain. Who you know with a drift like this? Black Rain. Hey, who you know with a drift like that? Black Rain. Who you know with a stick like this? Black Rain. Hey, who you know with a stick like that? You reading e-books, but this is a pro read. Pro read. Sometimes I do this with no read. They say that I'm sticky, they say I'm too OP. OP. I can be down 14, come back in the 4, win the game out with no lead. No lead. If you ain't got 200 or better, I'm sending it back. Don't you even approach me, don't need to go pro, cause you already know me. Yo, hey, hey, Black Rain. Oh, yeah, hey, Black Rain. Yeah.
Alright, man, and last but not least, we have the Lions. So tomorrow will be the end of rigs on this channel for a little minute, man. Tomorrow will be Mutt. Tomorrow we start Mutt. What does St. Brown have? Short out elite. He is not fast enough for me to keep him in the game just for short out elite. So I got the speedsters in 98, 94, 93 speedsters. Make sure I ain't got no little creepy speedsters down here. Go take a look at DBs. Yeah, man, tomorrow Mutt. I'm excited, man. Hope you guys are ready to rock and roll. We're gonna rock and we're gonna roll with some Mutt. Let's see. Price. Alright, who can we put in the slot? Hughes and Will Harris. Then linebackers will go CJ Moore, and we'll go Tracy Walker. Actually, we'll go yeah. Rushing off this edge, Aiden Hutchinson off this edge, Justin Houston. Nope, that's the middle. What am I doing? Off this edge. Nope. No, that's James Houston. James Houston off the edge. In the middle right here, Raymond. Power back, and then Swift. And then gonna go Swift again. And then kick return. We'll stick with, we're gonna go with you, Benson. Corner right here, we'll go with you. Then a user, bam. And that's how we're gonna rock out with the Lions, playbook. Not the Lions playbook, with the Lions team. I'm definitely not using the Lions playbook. Definitely not using the Lions, playbook. Never in my life have I ever even thought about using the Lions playbook. I have. What am I thinking? I could use Detroit playbook. I could. I actually could. Damn, do I want to is the question. Hey, why not? Why not? I have what's crazy is I have a Detroit playbook. I don't even know why I thought, when I thought Lions, I did not think it was Detroit for some reason. But I have a Lions playbook. And it has Trips tight end in it. I want to say it had Gun Bunch tight end in it as well. I haven't ran it in a while. So yeah, why not? Why not use the Lions playbook?
Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, Prize Picks. Use code RAIN4 to get a 100% discount code up to $100. It's pretty simple. Pick 2 or more players from the board, choose over or under their projected stat line for the day, and choose which way you want to profit. With Flex Play, you can miss one and still win, or you can go big with the power play to win more. Prize Picks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA to NFL to even college sports as well. Prize Picks has a ton of stats to choose from, including 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, even the touchdowns, RBIs, and home runs. Prize Picks also allows mixed sports entries, like you can take the over on LeBron's points and the under on Mahomes' touchdowns on the same entry. There's also many celebrities who use and partner with Prize Picks, including Famous Los, Matt Ryan, John Collins, and many more. In 2021, Prize Picks had 300,000 new members and paid out over $130 million in prizes. With the easy withdrawal system, Prize Picks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, go to your App Store or Google Play and download Prize Picks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 for a 100% deposit match up to $100.
I got Owen Nation 254 or whatever, Oyen Nation, whatever. But question, man, how do y'all feel about Deion Sanders at Colorado? I just was on Instagram and I seen he had Lil Wayne coming through to check out the stadium, check out the locker room. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Deion Sanders is a salesman, man. Like, think about it. As a recruit, Lil Wayne is in the locker room. As a recruit, you man, come on now. Lil Wayne is a fan. Lil Wayne visiting. Come on now. You mean to tell me I ain't finna, man? Stop it. Like, seriously though, Lil Wayne is. Come on, bro. Does that not let you know, like, hey, bro, we gotta come here, bro. Like, we got Weezy in the building, bro. We definitely gotta. You feel me? Now, this playbook has two crossers. Actually, it has the PA slot with the middle guy running the crosser, and then it has the regular trips tight end with the front guy running the crosser. It's a lot, man. It's a lot in this playbook. So let's take you through the playbook real quick. Trips tight end, gun bunch tight end, gun bunch, gun tight, all your meta things, gun doubles. You got gun trips tight end flex with the tight end moves from line of scrimmage, gun tray open. I'm telling you, bro, this is the playbook. This is the play. Then one of my favorite man-to-man plays is PA slot corner down at the bottom. This is the playbook, man. This could be it, man. Look at the middle guy running the crosser. So I can actually motion this guy over and run something like this. This is it, bro. This is it. So this is how you be seeing people run the angle route out the backfield. So curl flat down at the bottom is how you can get the angle route out of the backfield. You know what I'm saying? And that's crucial versus man-to-man. It's crucial versus man-to-man. Angle route out of the backfield. The angle route out of the backfield with the post. Like, come on, bro. It's not the crosser, it's the post. You feel me? This shit is cheating. You feel me? That's great defense by him. I ain't gonna lie, that's great defense. They gave me a great dive and animation. That was great defense by him. Can't even cap with you. That was a great defense by him. Good ball. That was great defense by him. The last play was solid defense by him. I ain't gonna lie to you. But how do y'all feel about, like, I looked at I looked at Colorado's schedule, and man, they have a tough schedule. They have a tough schedule for the year. I didn't prepare for this talk or anything. I just thought about it while I was loading up. But their football schedule is crazy. Let me see if Deion got it on his page. It's loading up. I'm gonna show y'all the schedule here in a second. Let me get that up off you. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you, my boy. Hey, we had needed that up off of you, my guy. So I'm looking at the schedule. The first game they got September the 2nd. The very first game of the season, man. You have Max Duggan and the TCU Horned Frogs. Now, they just went to the national championship. They got embarrassed in the national championship, but they went. They made it. I was arguing with somebody down below in the comment section. They said TCU should have never even been in the first place. I was like, okay, so did you not look at TCU's schedule? Did they not have a tough schedule? You know what I'm saying? And they did. Also, did TCU not beat Michigan, who people were saying was going to win it all? They did. They beat Michigan. You can't say the dude was like, it was based on the committee. The committee should have never let them in there in the first place. How do you not let TCU in there? With the schedule they had, it's like, how do you not let TCU? Oh, let me get that ball for you. Oh my God, Aiden. That should have been another fumble. But how do you not let TCU in there? You know what I'm saying? I understand Alabama and, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I understand, but you got to be more respectful. Come on, we're going to get a fumble out you. Next, they got Nebraska Cornhuskers. I can see them beating Nebraska. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. I can honestly see them beating Nebraska. Great defense. I can see them beating Nebraska. And then they have Colorado State. I can see them beating Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? So I can see them 0-1, then 1-1, then 2-1. Then they have the Oregon Ducks. Can't see them beating Oregon. I'm gonna keep that shit all the way 130. I cannot see them beating Oregon. Can't see them beating Oregon. So now we're looking at 2-2. Hey, you scoot back. Think you want to run a go route? Nope, slant. There's a cloud right there. Appreciate you, my boy. Catch the block. I stopped for too long. So I'm looking at a 2-2. I'm looking at them being 2-2 right now. And then they have USC Trojans. I'm looking at 2-3. Just being honest. Then they got Arizona State. That right there to me is a, toss-up. Oh, that right there's a toss-up for me. Arizona State's a toss-up, so I don't have my PA crosser in there as audible. That right there I see being a toss-up, honestly. Arizona State, they can ball. Then I see Samford Cardinals. I see that being a toss-up. I actually see Buffalo winning. I mean, not Buffalo. Why I keep saying Buffalo? I actually see Colorado winning that game. Great ball. I see Colorado winning that game. And then they have UCLA. I don't see them beating that boy DTR. I don't see them beating DTR. You feel me? I don't. I think their running back ended up leaving, but I still don't think they'll beat DTR. Not in the first. I don't know, man. I don't know. They might, but I don't think so. Then they got Oregon State. Oregon State was tough. I don't see them beating Oregon State. Then they got Arizona. Arizona was pretty decent too. You know what I'm saying? With that, Arizona ended up getting a sneaky win over UCLA, I believe. And then they got Washington State. Don't see them beating Washington State either, bro. I don't. And then they have Utah. Utah was tough this year too. You feel me? So they have a hell of a schedule over there, bro. And when I say hell of a schedule, I mean a hell of a schedule. But one thing Deion is doing good at, is recruiting. And you feel me? I figured he would do that. It's Deion Sanders. Who would not want to go and play for prime time? And then, you know what I'm saying, he's getting he's updating the facility. Who would not want to go play for prime time though? You feel me? But what you have to understand as an athlete, hear me out. What you got to go understand as an athlete is there's going to be a lot of competition over there, bro. Now, what you want to do is make sure you go to a school. People got different goals, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people's goal is, hey, I want to win a national championship. So you'll have people go to Alabama and sit on the bench for 4 years. Or sit on the bench for 3 years and play 1 year. They'll play 1 year their senior year after everybody else in front of them has got their reps in. They'll play 1 year and they might get 3 rings. And they be happy about that. Boy, I went to Bama. Boy, I got 3 rings, boy. How long did you play? I played 1 year, bro. What? It's Alabama. Exactly. So after that, you know what I'm saying, they play 1 year. If they don't have a good 1 year, they don't go to the league. You know what I'm saying? They if they have a bad senior year or whatnot, they don't make it to the league. How was he behind you, Jeff Okuda? How was he behind you? It's cool. We ain't worried about it. Impressive performance. You know what I'm saying? Then you have people that say, hey, I want to go to a school that gives me the best possible chance of going to the NFL. You know, so they might go D1 AA. You know, they might go D2, or they might play 4 years. They might even play 5 years. They might get a 6 year. You know what I'm saying? They might get an injury red shirt. They might get a regular red shirt. They might play 6 years, and bam, they got enough game film, and you know what I'm saying, versus decent enough teams to where they ended up making it to the league. Now we are seeing more and more D1 and D1 AA guys make it to the league nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it is about the school you go to. You're gonna get more looks at that school. You know, the better the comp you play, the better the game film will look for you. Okay, J.K. Dobbins. Okay. You know, like for an example, you go to a D3 school when you're really supposed to, you know what I'm saying, when you're D1 caliber, but you're at a D3 school and you just breaking up all the records and things. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, all right, bro, why don't you transfer? But one thing I can say as well, it was different back in my day because you could not transfer up. If you transferred up, you had to sit out. But if you transferred down, you could automatically play. So for an example, if you went to Alabama, your first year, and then you decided you wanted to go to Youngstown State, who's D1 AA, you could automatically play. But if you went to Youngstown State and you transferred up to Alabama, you would have to sit out. So that was different. That was different in, you know what I'm saying, in my day. That was different in my day. You know what I'm saying? That was different. So we had Youngstown State had a lot of guys that transferred in. Bro, when I got there, Youngstown State was second chance U. We called it second chance university because they accepted everybody, bro, from the D1 schools. They would accept everybody. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put Jameson right. Is Chark not in the game? Has Chark not been in the? I don't think Chark's been in the game. No, that's Jamal. Where's Jameson Williams? There you go, bro. And then Chark Jr. right there. Cause I'm looking at this. There's no way he should be keeping up with my guy speed wise. There's just no way. It look like he got a like speed matchup. That's what it looks like. Let's see. There we go. I don't think he's been in the game. You know what I'm saying? So we had one, bro. When I got there, we had a guy came from Miami. He got kicked out of Miami. We had a guy come from Georgia Tech. He got caught running from the police or something. We had a guy came from USF. He got caught with some pills. We had a guy come from Now, was it Utah? I don't think it was Utah. I mean, it was somewhere out there. It came from. But we had guys come from all over. Then I came from App State. We had guys coming from everywhere, bro. Youngstown State took everybody. Second chance university. If you want a second chance at football, come to Youngstown State. It's D1 AA. You come from D1. You don't have to sit out a year. You don't. And then, and back in the day, it used to be if you transfer from D1A to D1A, like D1 regular, you had to sit out. Nowadays, you don't. Nowadays, you don't have to sit out. You can transfer and play that following season. It's just the route. That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it gives you a better college experience, bro. You mean to tell me that 1 year I can play for Alabama, next year I can play for Georgia, next year I can play for TCU, the next year I can play for Texas, and I ain't gotta sit out at all? That's crazy, bro. That's you couldn't tell me that when I was at Youngstown. I probably would have. You feel me? If there was no rules of me sitting out and things like that, I probably would have transferred. I probably would have I went to App State, then I went down to D1 AA to Youngstown State. This is when App State was going up to D1, and Youngstown State was D1 AA, so I went down. And I couldn't play that year because I had gotten in trouble, and there were certain rules at Youngstown that said you can't play if you was expecting to have a felony on your record. And I was looking at 3 or 4 felonies on my record, but I ended up beating all my cases. I have no felonies on my record, but I had to sit out that year. But if those were rules back then, I would have transferred right back to App State. I would have went right back. But that would have been me going down to up. So I would have had to sit out regardless. You know what I'm saying? If you go up to down, you don't have to sit out. But if you go down to up, here's the weirdo. You should have been quit, bro. Should have been quit. That dude was 23-14. He's on a 4-game losing streak. So he was 23-10 at one point. Now he been running into straight big dogs, I guess.
This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the global man's lifestyle brand that's disrupting the beard market. It's time to throw away that bulky beard trimmer that you've been using for years, 10 useless attachments, and big old bulky power cord. It's time to upgrade to the Manscaped Beard Hedger Trimmer and upgrade your beard game. Inside the box, it comes with its own special packaging for travel. Inside the packaging, it comes with a charger, easy portable charger. It comes with your Manscaped trimmer, your Manscaped hedge trimmer, and it comes with one attachment. The reason it only comes with one attachment is because whether you like a 5 o'clock shadow or you like a tamed lion's mane, regardless of the situation, it has 20 different length settings right here with a spin dial. 3 things special about this beard trimmer: waterproof, cordless, and rechargeable, so you can use it in the shower to save time and create less mess. Go to manscaped.com today and use code LTW20 to get 20% off and free shipping.
I'm early. Coming with the Cincinnati Bengals. I hope y'all excited for MUT as I am, man. As soon as I get off of this right here, I'm going to create some MUT content. I already have one MUT video created. It was a good one. You guys haven't seen it yet, but it's a good video, man. You guys should definitely be ready to check that video out. Some crazy things to go over there on MUT. So if you guys are not used to MUT, you guys should definitely watch it, man. It's interesting for the guys that don't like MUT. Like for the guys that can sit here and say for real, I don't like MUT. This game is crazy. For the guys that sit here and say I don't like MUT, just give it a try, man. I was the same exact way. I hated MUT, bro. Bro, I'm not about to watch no 99 players versus 99 players versus 99 players. I'm not about to watch that shit, but it gets interesting, man. Because you'll see some people aren't good unless they got certain players. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it by people's scheme. Like, bro, you ain't even... I see why you need MUT. You know what I'm saying? You'll see people just roll out every single play just because they got this. Roll out every single play because they got that. You know what I'm saying? Throw this because they got that. Throw that because they got that. And you get frustrated even watching it. Be like, boy, I know if they was in rig, Rain would whoop him, or I know such. You know what I'm saying? So I like MUT because I don't win every single game. I don't win. I win the majority of the games, but I don't win as much as I do in rigs. So you know what I'm saying? You guys will be seeing some content to where like I'm not winning every single game, or it's harder for me just because I haven't been playing it all year like everybody else has. So like I said, it gets real entertaining. It gets very entertaining, honestly. So, hope you guys are ready for it, man. Cause we hitting the ground rolling. We jumping into the smoke. And it's gonna be interesting. But back to college football, man. Back to college football. I just wish the rules were, you know what I'm saying? Then with the NIL deals, bro, like, and then with the NIL deals, it's crazy. Cause I know when I was in college, I had a roommate. He's in the NFL now, but I know for a fact he would have had an NIL deal. I know he would have. He's in the NFL now. He plays for. Damn, I want to say he's with the. I want to say he's with the Rams, but every time he be with different teams. He started out with the Patriots. He got drafted 3rd round, first pick by the Patriots. And then he went to the Texans, and then he went to the Rams. I'm not sure if he's still with the Rams right now, but yeah. We had a couple guys that would have got NIL deals. I ain't saying like the big $1 billion deals. I'm saying like at least some type of money. You feel me? We had another DN. He ended up going to the league as well. He ended up going to the Giants, I want to say. And I know he was with the Dolphins at one point. I don't think he's in the league right now. Then we had a receiver go to the league as well. He ended up going to the not the Texans. He went to the Buccaneers. He went to Buccaneers. He went to the Steelers. I knew that was coming. Buccaneers, Steelers, and he was on the team. He went to the Patriots. He ended up getting a ring with the Patriots when Tom Brady was there. He got a ring with the Patriots. He just posted on his story when Tom Brady retired. He got a picture with Tom Brady. He posted the picture with Tom Brady. Welcome to retirement, my boy. I think he retired early, like 4 years, and got up out of there. I don't know what he's doing now, but the money must still be good because he's still living life. You feel me? So can't complain about that. Can't complain about that, man. When the money is good, you can't complain. Everybody can look at it from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have a long career. You was in the NFL, but how long? 3 years, 4 years, and then you got kicked out or you got cut or whatever the situation may be. Listen, he was there. He got his little cheese. And people don't understand. People just think that, you not in the NFL no more. You ain't making no money. It's not the case, man. Definitely not the case. But people don't understand that, like, if you're in the NFL for 3 years, 4 years. Oh, I thought he was gonna throw that. If you're in the NFL for 3-4 years, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you make $300,000, $400,000 each of those years. Bro, you probably sitting on, you get out there, you probably sitting on, let's just say you probably sit on 500,000. Let me get that up off you. Wow. Okay, let's say you happen to have, you know what I'm saying? Let's say 4 years you make $400,000, right? For 4, let's say 5 years you make $400,000. Practice squad money or whatever the case may be, type of money. Let's say you made $2 million in let's say you made $2 million in 5 years. Let's say, okay, you get done. It's a great read. Let's say you get done with the league, right? And you got $300,000 in your bank account. You know what you can do with $300,000? That's a $300,000 head start. That's like without taking out a loan, without nothing. You don't owe nothing. You have $300,000 in your bank account. You know what you can do with that? A lot of people don't know what they can do with that. You know what you can do with $300,000 in your bank account? You can start up so many businesses. You can invest in so many different things. There's a lot of things you can do. It's not like, okay, you're out of the league. Now you have no money. You starting from zero. Nah. It ain't like that. And then once you've been in the league, you're going to have so many connections. You're going to be able to meet so many different people and things like that, to the point where it's like, if you ever need a job, like a for real job or something, you there. You done met so many people during the course of your time in the league. You done been to Florida. You've been to Tampa Bay, Florida. You done been to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You done been to, Boston, Massachusetts. You done been all over the damn world. You feel me? You done been from north to south, to east to west. You gotta have connections by now, you feel me? If he would have picked it off the tip, I would have been pissed off. It's cover 3. That's why I'm trying to fit that ball right there. We did it one time. You do it one time, you can do it twice. But and then, you know what I'm saying? And then if you're the type of guy, you know what I'm saying, when you was in the league, you made a lot of connects. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of NFL friends. If you ever get down on your last, and they know what type of character you got and what type of guy you are, you can always be like, hey man, check this out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing kind of rough right now. I need a little help or whatnot. I just need you to, you know what I'm saying, look out for your boy. You know how type of guy I am. I was just down, you know what I'm saying, hurting right now. Help a brother out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you met so many different people in the league to where, you know what I'm saying, if you was a good guy, you can be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, help a brother out. And you would get the help that you need, you feel me? But I feel like being in the league is just like too many connections for you not to have somebody you can reach out to. Great read. But I don't ever downplay anybody that was in the league and not in the league no more. Cause like, you made it. You were there. The ultimate goal. Play in the NFL. You did it. Bases back there. Bates ain't going for that. But I said this before in another video. The league is a business, man. A lot of people don't understand that, but a lot of people do understand it. My homie got drafted. He didn't get drafted. He got signed. So he was with the Texans for 2 years, and then he got cut. And then he got picked up by the Cowboys, and then he went back to the Texans. He was in the league for 4 or 5 years, bouncing around. You feel me? And the one thing he told me, he said, man, he said that shit's smooth and all. He said, but what they tell you is, he said it's smooth and all. Got that angle right out of the back, but he said it's smooth and all, but they tell you once you get cut, stay in shape. You know, you might get called next week. You might get called in 2 weeks, and when you get called, you expect it to lace up and go wherever you get called to. Hey, you living in California, Carolina Panthers want you. Drop everything right now. Come to Carolina. You still in shape? Yeah, I'm still in shape. Bet. Come to Carolina. Let's rock out. Put you in some pads. Let's see if you can run and move still, and we'll probably sign you. You got to live your whole life in California. He said he got tired of that, bro. He said he was breeding dogs too. He said, bro, I got 6 dogs, and the league called me. They told me to drop everything I'm doing in my life right now to come to training camp or whatever the case may be, and they still might cut me. You know, they might cut me in 2 weeks. He said, I got tired of that, bro. He said, I've been bouncing around for 4 or 5 years. He said, I gotta get started in my life at some point, you know what I'm saying? So he stopped doing that. Now he owns his own construction. He took that money from the 4 or 5 years, built his own construction team, and now he's like, he said, the league called me one time. I said, nah, I'm done. He said, all right, we'll just take your name off the list. He said, bet. And he said, they ain't called him ever since then. He said, he ain't been worried about it ever since then. He said, he got his own construction company making $300,000-$400,000 a year. That's pretty much what he was doing in the league. So he chilling now. You feel me? So, yeah, man, just let me know how y'all think Colorado's going to do, man. I think it'll be a rough year, but, I mean, recruits will still be rolling in because it's prime time.
Hey, Black Rain, oh, yeah,